Hello everyone, this is Shubham Chaudhary and I welcome you again in the next video of our YouTube channel. So this was the problem asked in 12th of February. It is a LeetCode easy problem, majority element. Here they have given an array nums of size n and we need to return the majority element. So the majority element is the element that appears more than n by 2 of that floor times. So floor of n by 2 times, and we may assume that the majority element always exists in the array. So this is the 3 to 1, and by calculating, so 3 appears 2 times, which is a majority element, we will return 3. Here 2 2 1 1 1 2 2, so 2 appears for 5 times, so 2 appears for floor of n by 2 times greater than this, means we will return this 2 element. So how to solve this type of problem, we will check. Let's see the approach here. So we will initialize variables count to 1 and value to 0 to track the count of the current majority element and its index. So we will initialize variables count to 1 and value to equals to 0 to track the count of the current majority element and its index. And we will iterate through the array starting from index 1. So if the current element equals the element at index value, we will increment the count, otherwise we will decrement the count for that element. And if count becomes 0, we will update value to the current index I and reset count to 1, indicating a potential new majority element. So after that, we will iterate through the array and return the majority element found at index value. This is an easy problem. Let's check the code. Let's check the code how to write using the approach. So we will initialize count equals to 1 and value equals to 0. Now we will iterate through for loop where int I equals to 1, I less than nums dot size and I plus plus. Then we will check here if nums of I equals to nums of value. If this is true, then we will increment the count. We are checking if nums of I equals to nums of value, else we will decrement the count. And if count equals to 0, we are updating value equals to I and count equals to 1. After that we will return nums of value. So this is the overall code for the solution. Here we are first we are first declaring count equals to 1 and value equals to 0 and iterating through this for loop for nums. Then first of all we will check if nums of I is equals to nums of value. So what is the I? I is 1 and nums of value is 0. So we will check nums of I equals to nums of value. If this is true, then we will increment the count. So in this example, let's suppose I equals to 1 and value. So we will check if these two are same, then we will increment the count. So our count will be 2, and then if count is not equal to 0, so we will iterate for the second I value. So I equals to 2, we will check. So nums of 2 and nums of value. So here value is again 0. So for this and this we will check if these are not same, so we will decrement the count. So our count is 1, and if count is not 0, so we will iterate for the I equals to 3. So we will check I equals to nums of 3 equals to nums of value or not. So our nums of I is 3, so 0 1 2 3. So nums of I is 3 and value is still 0, so nums of 0. Again this is not true, so we will decrement the count. So previously count was 1, now count is 0. So if count equals to 0, Then we will update the value to be I and count equals to 1. So we update the value I. So our I was 3. So we will change the value equals to 3 and count equals to 1. Now again iterate for the second I equals to 4. So nums of 4 equals to nums of value. So nums of 4 is 1 and nums of value is equals to 1 now. So they are same, then increment the count. So our previous count was count equals to 1, then we increment it. So our count is 2. Now check for I equals to 5. So here 2 is not equal to 1, then we will decrement the count. So our count becomes 1, and again our for the last statement, again it becomes false, so our count becomes 0, and because of that, if count equals to 0, value becomes I. So what will be the value? 0 1 2 3. So value will be the last index and count equals to 1. So we will return nums of value. At last value becomes I. What is the value? I is the last element index. So nums of value will return 2. So after that we will return 2 here. So this is the approach for this solution. Let's check, run the solution. Yeah, the test cases ran successfully. Check for the hidden test cases. So the hidden test cases also ran successfully. Here, talking about the time complexity, it will be big O of n, where n is the nums of size, and the space complexity will be big O of 1, as we are not using any container here. So that's it. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content. And stay tuned for upcoming LeetCode problem of the day videos and exciting one-stack web development projects. Happy coding, and let's make this year a fantastic one together. Thank you.